My friends on the YouTube make me happy. The 4 of them. Well, tell him to come visit my channel.
What is it?
Micah Matina's channel.
Okay, I just didn't know which one you're talking about.
Micah Matina is the one that I go live with, but it says Michelle in the middle now, so everybody knows that my name is Michelle too. So it's not like I'm lying or.
Is it the one with? Are you in the pink shirt on the thing?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was.
That is the one.
To make sure.
Yeah,
You know?
that's the one I go live on.
Okay.
Hi guys, I just ran off really quick because my device was telling me battery low, battery low, battery low. So I came on to my little Chromebook over here. I didn't mean to run off on you guys like that. Anyway, I like the way this camera makes me look a little better. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the other channel.
Woo! That painting, yeah.
Yeah, you're.
The octopus that's falling apart that I painted long before everybody knew about the Illuminati and its nasty ways.
Did you remember that? Did you got the those logos, Vital Essence logos that send you up your painting, right? Babe?
I don't know. Did I?
Yeah, I sent you some. Like yesterday and today. Look at those logos I sent you there from up your painting. I made Vital Essence. I'm gonna make stickers of it.
Oh well, that's wicked cool using my. I was just getting done telling my people on YouTube that I would love to see my paintings, like I used to say. You'd be when I was younger. I would love to see my paintings in a.
Listen, your pyramid and I'm gonna make stickers of it. That's why I sent those so you can okay.
Oh, cool! And then I can get copyright.
Pick which one you want because I sent you about 5 different ones, different styles that I made. And I'm gonna make round stickers of whichever one, or one of them you could make square, or like rounded square, you know. But yeah, like I like the ones I have now, how they're like kind of they're square, but they're slightly rounded off, you know.
Yes.
Babe?
Yeah.
The ones I just made.
Okay.
No, but I'm saying.
Okay.
Or did you look at them?
Not now. I'm on a live. I can't just get off the live to go in and look at stickers. I will later. I'll let you know. Chill out. How are you feeling anyway, Dilly? You had a headache the other day, didn't you? Still have a headache? Oops. I don't like to drive too far away from the house because of the way car is running, but I tried to find a paintbrush, a perfect paintbrush. I still cannot find a perfect paintbrush. It's driving me insane. There's this art supply store in Syracuse, New York, and it looks like a furniture store. It's so big. It looks like a toy store to me. And I wanted to go there so bad. So many times I used to drive to Syracuse every single day for almost 5 years, every day. 7 o'clock in the morning, Syracuse, back every single day. I was getting paid very well, but as a private driver. But anyway, it was a real, what is it? Debbie Downer, because never went there. Ugh. This weather is so dry out there. Yeah, I know, Dilly, but the older I get, the more interesting I'm finding humans. And I really do think that the difficult ones, they just got more deep-seated problems. Like, before I leave this earth, I'm going to have compassion for Hillary Clinton. I'm already growing it, but I'm starting to understand a little better that, maybe evil people aren't really evil. Maybe there's more to the story than just some comic books, Marvel friggin' analogy of some wizards, eating chickens and stuff. Humans are strange. Yeah. That's so funny. I'm sorry, I'm weird tonight. I'm left-handed, so everything looks backwards to me. Everything in life. It's a great hindrance when you're using a map to DoorDash. There has been once or twice where I have turned right thinking I was going left and left thinking I was going right because I'm just in that mindset. Dilly, I think you're a little younger than me still, right? You're Sham's age, right? I don't know. Probably in the other room. He doesn't really like, he's not feeling so hot. My Franklin is not feeling so hot. I was going to turn on the light. What is that? I don't remember. You're my age? Oh yeah, old lady too. Okay, well put it out there. Don't put it in here. I don't want to smell it. Please and thank you. Just put it on the counter out there. That's all. Please and thank you. It's only 9:00. I feel like you should make some coffee for me so I can work for another couple hours because it's supposed to snow tomorrow. And I was thinking tomorrow, I should be getting my clothes ready and things ready for the job there because I'm really determined. I really want to be a mailman, you guys. It'll be like a dream come true. Isn't that silly? Why wouldn't it be a mailman? It's like a dream come true. What? Well, and that.
Just be all you can be when you go there. That's what you do.
There was an immigrant who wasn't even a United States citizen. She's the one who told me that it's real easy to get a job.
Well, you tell my boss
Oh, so you want to do it too?
No, you tell them that you follow.
Oh, yeah, I have that.
Yeah, you tell them, look, I was going to be a police officer and that didn't work out. I've always dreamt of working for the post office and I feel like this is the
tomorrow.
Tomorrow. You know what I mean, babe?
Oh, so you're younger than me, Billy.
They're going to love you. They're going to love you. You have every qualification that's necessary.
Okay. They're saying tonight. Hey, back off, Schmecky. They're saying I really need some pointy stuff for my painting. We don't have any toothpicks.
No, we don't.
No toothpicks.
Hey, I can make you. I can sharpen you up some little toothpicks.
I need something I need a paintbrush that's so
fine and funny. Yeah. You really do. You need them.
No, it's driving me crazy.
Where are those other birds?
I just wear them out.
Orange
I had them. I wear them out. I don't know.
The orange box you got.
I have it. It's right here.
Oh, right there.
It's all straightened up. Yeah. But you have that little black box with other things in it. I want.
Where?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's right there. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that little black box. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You do. And there might be a brush or two floating around up there. There's a couple. I've seen.
Yeah, but not the one I need. I know.
No, but I've seen brushes though.
Dilly, I am going to
in your
show
drawer
you my painting. Okay, well, if you see some, by all means, I looked. I went through all that stuff the other day.
You probably brought them down.
Yeah, I brought everything down that I want from the drawer.
Okay, well, I thought maybe.
And I bought a bunch, but the thing is like I'm saying, after I use them for a while, they get worn out.
Well, yeah, you can't help that. It's just
I do need some toothpicks because toothpicks shape things up for me too.
Well, you know what else you can do? This right here. You can take
I don't like it. I've already tried it. No, it doesn't work.
Okay.
Here, would you take that away for me?
I mean, I've done it before, and it's not perfect, but it's not.
Okay, it's very rude for me to not be talking to my peeps. My peeps. That's why they're there. I wish that Shams would come around. I wish that my Shamsy would come around, but I don't know where she is. DoorDash is telling me there's work, guys. Let's see what I got here. Is it going to be worth it? Shit. I really should take it though.
Okay, well, take it then. If it's something that's
you guys, I'll be right back, okay? Tom, if I leave the live on, will you not say anything illegal or commit any crimes? Because I'll just leave it on for these guys while I go real quick. Do you guys mind? I'll just leave it on my painting for about 10 minutes and I'll be right back in 10 minutes. Dilly, I hope you feel better, okay? Yeah, that is. You're right. I'll see you tomorrow, Dilly, okay? And we free. I'll be right back. And I'll be right back, guys. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave my live on. Oh, you rock! You make me coffee. Oh, you are a rock star. Thank you.
You gonna go now though?
Yeah, it's just right up the street for Little Caesars.
How long will it be?
I don't know, 10 minutes max.
How long?
10 minutes max.
So you want me to start this, or do you want to
Yes,
start
make it now. Yes. I like it. I like it like
I
that.
mean, I'm gonna make an egg sandwich, so I'll start it when I go back upstairs. Like I'll start it in a minute after I leave my sandwich and stuff. So it's like as fresh as possible when you get home. Because I don't want it to be sitting here for too long.
Okay.
I don't want to burn it.
Shit.
So, but it won't though. If I start it,
There it is. I'm trying to find my headphones. It's easier that way. Just navigate it. Okie smoky. We are out of here. What's your language? I'll be right back. You do that,
Your dinner, pretty chill, relax. Lie on a pillow. Get a pillow. Put a pillow. There you go. Lay down. Lay down, sweetheart. Lay down, sweetheart. Get your arms chair. Yeah. She got her mom chair. Yay, I got Lily in there. Look at that. Oh. Whoa, that was a long shirt. That was a long shirt. Hey, want your dinner, Frank? Hey, Frank, want your dinner? This is Frank's dinner. Frank, come on, here's your dinner. Here, Frank, come on. Frank's dinner. Go ahead, Frank, eat your dinner. Peanut, it's Frank's dinner. Let him eat. Frank, let Peanut, let Frank eat. You don't want it, Frank? You don't, Frank, you're not going to eat your Frank. Come eat your dinner. Okay, Peanut, you can eat it. Peanut's eating your dinner, Frank. It's all right, whatever. Hey, Frank, don't care, I don't care. Whatever, Frank. Nut. Frank, a little nut, peanut. Frank, peanut. Oh, Frank, nut, peanut. Hey, peanut, oh, Frank, Hey, what the hell's going on out there, Frank? You gonna eat your food or what? You want more food, Frank? You need some? You crazy bastard, you? You crazy little nutty little shit, you? You nutty turd. You nutty turd. You know, you're not gonna get me. You're gonna eat all you want to, dude.
Virtually beyond the reach of the authorities, the railroads then pushing their way west attracted the most vicious characters in the country. It was said that almost Back to the thing. It took one man, a lone storekeeper who was sick of the lawlessness, to change all this. His name was John Boy. Except you up there, is that it? Come on, hurry, I've got an idea. It really took a lot of us. You're going to be real tough on him when we get that. Yes, that's what for. That dog's got a lot of power, Ernie. Why don't you touch it? Sure enough money to get us there, so suppose we continue for the rest. Sail down to the basement. And all of the things you've been. You need that down real bad. What you got about like I said.
Oh, chill out, Frank. Frank, come on. Frank, come on, don't be an asshole. Seriously. Come on, Frank. You need to get that.
It's Black Friday at your local Ford stores. Time to trade in and trade up to a new Ford with deals that will brighten your holidays. Right now, returning lessees can get the Ford Rock and Sport for $279 a month. Only at your local Ford stores.
What's happening? What's happening? I got that. Who's up there cleaning another? I'll clean your another girl. You gotta clean your another girl. No, who's not there? I can another girl. Pick this up real quick. I gotta get in here and get this stuff. Cool. Pow, chicka, pow, chicka, pow, pow.
Don't be so rough on her, Shirley. What would you be for? You went out to raise your money for us. I'd rather see you around here than one anyhow. Like the judge said, you want to have a talk with him. He's a judge on this other stuff. Are you strictly his private citizen? No, he's that nice. What do you want to talk about, Jack? About the $15. We're here to see that you do the thing, right? And they're going to do this in private citizen. You're wasting your time, Jack. You're blaming you, George. Whoever said that I use nothing but a cheap envelope. Now to hear your lesson after you get to know me. Why Yeah, don't think you like it, dude.
Cuter than a jumping bean. What's this all about? We're gonna say this man for short and curly. Training is gonna be the thing. Wait a minute, I don't like it. This ought to be a man, John. Don't worry, you're gonna be able to too, boy.
You know, yeah, definitely. No, she didn't.
Look at that. Watch yourself, we gotta be careful. My name's George, what's yours?
Yeah, I'll give you more. Oh, shit.
Glad to meet you, Donna Maria. You live around here?
No, I'm gonna do one thing. We're there real quick.
Who's she?
I got more for you. See you next time. Oh, well. I got more for you, though. Yes.
Does she? That's good. How did you lose her? Yeah, I'm the fellow. You can have it, Donna Maria, for 1,000 pesos. Agreed.
Yeah, that's
And then maybe you can help me celebrate with the money.
I want you to sit.
Where's the money? That's on the other side of the border.
No, what? Really want my little?
You will bring the Catchin Up.
Yeah, I'll
Donna
take
Maria,
that.
have you tried anything like this?
I want to get your stick and I don't come with it.
Should be a fool. Don't go across that border. There's a woman with a real pass, Shirley. You don't have to worry about her. I'm worried. I think it's a trap. You worry too much. Look, we're getting the money. Rather I am. All you contributed to the thing is a whole lot of white.
I'm not crossing the border with you, and you're not taking that dog.
Look, Curly, nobody tells me what I can or can't do.
Now listen to reason. I'll go with you as far as the border, but I'll stay on the Mexican side. And if this Donna Maria's on the level, she shows up with the money, I'll be there to meet her with the dog. Does that sound right?
Maybe.
And if it is a double cross, then we do some dumping.
All right, let's go. I don't want to keep that sweet little Donna Maria waiting. What'd you say? I thought you sounded American. Don't worry about Juan. He's probably hiding in a hole somewhere. Maria, have you ever been to Arizona? Way out west. I think you'd like it. Got lots of space out there. Sure, it's in my saddlebag. You show me the color of your money, I'll get the dough. Sí, señor. You're no senorita, you're an American, and a double cross. Shut up, that man's right. Who are you? Look at this, Mark. If one of us stops red, it's gonna be you. Where are you, Dan? I don't shoot one bird. Where did you see the dog, George? There's the dog, Judge. It's still on his side of the water, safe and sound. That'll cost 5,000 pesos to get it back. Get that thing full of blood for this,
What's up, guys? She's here for being on set. Chill, man.
Oh my gosh, it smells great in here.
What? That's it?
Like coffee, yeah. I like that smell. You guys need new pads, you're crazy. Oh, French toast and coffee, I smell. Oh yeah, so there you go. Hi guys. Dilly. I'm back. I tried to log on when I was out there door dashing. They're actually paying an extra $1.50 a job till 11:30. What time is it? 9:52. Cool beans. Yeah. So anyway, I tried to log on and it shut everything down. Of course it did. You know, I need better technology, and when I'm making better money, working for the post office, I'll be able to buy better technology. But what I need to do is I need to remember that I cannot do bad things. I have to follow all of their rules. What? Yeah, no, we need to pay the bills. That's all I want to worry about. You don't understand what I have to pay, Tom.
There's going to be leftover money for you to get a phone, Michelle. It's like $3,000.
Yeah, okay. We'll see. My car is like $1,000.
Okay, so there, then
The rent, right? Insurance. There you go. Also, it goes fast. Money is not my best friend, but I can't wait. Like my grandma, when her and Harry hit it big with their pizzerias, my grandmother and her husband, because my grandmother lived on welfare with 8 children till she was in her like late 40s, and then she had my aunt who is like 10 years younger than me.
Yeah.
But I'm live. I'm talking to Dilligaff. She's still awake. Anyway, she's still awake. I'm on live. Yeah, that's what I meant. You didn't know what I meant.
Where's your? Yeah, no, I know you. Where's your?
It's been on this whole time,
I know. Where's your coffee cup?
I brought it back out there in the kitchen. It's right there. It's got Snoopy on it. Yeah, I don't know what happened to my mom cup.
No, it's all right.
No, it is not all right. I hope you didn't take it with you. I worry. Dinah got me that cup. It's important. Okay. Anyway, what was I saying? I was telling my story. I can't remember what it was. If I need 1 second to remember because it was important. Damn it, Tom! You messed up my train of
You were
thought.
talking about your mom. You're talking about your grandma being on welfare. and you
Oh,
guys
so but
can't-
yeah, my grandmother was on welfare until she was in her late 40s. And then she finally met, well, she didn't meet him. She knew him for a long time because she knew him before I got taken away. When I was 3 years old, she knew Harry for a long time. They were friends at the bar. They were friends at the bar, and Harry was part of, the stuff that the Italian people did back then in Buffalo in the 70s.
He was
Anyway.
a little bit of a mobster.
Yeah, he was a little bit of a mobster, but he was a clean man about it. And I mean, because I have priests and nuns in my family. I have a huge family.
I'm telling you what, when you
I'm
own a
on. I'm
pizzeria-
talking
when you own a
on
pizza-
live.
Okay, whatever. When you own a pizzeria in Buffalo, you can't help it because a mobster came and said,
Okay,
"Hit
well,
my partner." They
okay.
did that for
Anyway,
you.
I'm talking on live. I gotta. Sorry, I left for so long. Anyway, I didn't realize it was going to be quite so far. Grandma met Harry. They have 5 pizzerias, catering business. I mean, they really did very well for themselves, to the point where my grandma was buying like things like for the family, like survival crates, to all the family. And all my aunts and uncles have, $2 million houses, and they're all running the pizzerias. Had I not been taken away from my family by the government and been involved with my family the way that I am pretty confident that I would have weaseled my way into running one of the pizzerias up there. Because, I mean, I'm not that different from my family, but because I was so far away from them,
Grandma would have asked you to do that.
everybody, yeah. But, Jolene and I, me and my sister, we're like not part of that. We're like the outcast, which is funny because we're the oldest grandchildren in a very big family. So our places in the family are extremely significant.
You and Jolene are probably the best kids.
Anyway, Tom is right. He likes to talk in the background when I'm talking to you guys. I don't know why.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I am
He
right,
can't listen to me and just leave it be and let me talk.
though. Oh, whatever.
Anyway, Jolene and I are the oldest, and my dad was one of those, got a lot of baby daddies, babies, mamas. My dad's got a lot of babies, mamas, but me and my sister are the ones in the family that are the outcasts. So anyway, part of my thing was the government or somebody saw something in me that they could make a little money. That's what I think. That's my analysis of the situation. I don't think my adopted parents had anything to do with it. I think they were just 2 nice young people in their mid-30s who thought that they were going to fix all their problems by adopting a little girl, and life was just going to be Disney World for them. Wasn't. I was never actually acclimated to the family correctly, and it was just a mess for all of us, I think. And it wasn't anybody's fault, but as far as I'm concerned, I guess I would blame the agency, which was the government. And lucky for me, I ended up where I ended up because a lot of kids end up in some extremely bad situations. Like I was talking about Snooky earlier, when I was a teenager, Tom, I'd come home from school all tattered because I was worried about whatever's going on at home all day. I couldn't concentrate at school, and at school I had all kinds of problems socially, so I was all wrapped up in that, so that I never learned anything at school, or I didn't let the teachers didn't like me, so I would hide someplace in a bathroom for classes and just all kinds of fucked up shit. I was so like consumed with like people not liking me and people pleasing that I didn't get anything out of school.
I moved in 5th, 6th, and 7th
And I didn't
grade.
get anything out of my family. I was afraid to go home every single day. And then, after the stuff that happened with James happened, that was the end. I
That
really
really
just
does
did
suck.
not want to be there at
I really
all.
does, yeah. And I feel for you too. I moved 3 years in a row.
Yeah, well, you had your mom and dad,
5th,
though.
6th,
You
and
had your
7th
mom and
grade.
dad, though,
Yeah.
And
I
the
did.
craziest part about my
But I hated
situation,
that though. I
the
hated
craziest thing about my situation is my mom and dad didn't want to be mom and dad anyway. So I would have got stuck with one of my aunts or uncles, and then I'd be talking about, familia adoption and how that's all
it.
fucked
Which
up.
mom and dad though? Because
I'm talking about Joy and Michael. Neither one of them want to be parents. Michael's got a bunch of kids that he's never fathered, and Joy has one child that she wants to pretend she's best friends with, but doesn't know how to mom.
Yeah, right. That doesn't.
I mean, my mother ripped me away from my family, who I was very close to, and took me to Florida and dumped me off with a bunch of whacked out strangers. And in the 70s, you don't do that. She took off for a whole week. She left me. I was 5. I was pretty independent, but not that independent. But I was so independent that I took the situation into my own hands, which maybe was a mistake, maybe it wasn't. I don't know. For the most part, I am trying to learn in this whole experience that, maybe there is a God that has something to do with everything that happens, and we really don't play a whole lot of anything in what actually happens. That's what I was saying about, I meet a lot of people in life who talk about, the relationships and how horrible they were, and, how they might not have ever done that again, or this or that, and blah, blah, blah. It looks like there's something going on the highway. You heard me, Tom? He's barking because it looks like there's something going on the highway. Do you hear me?
Who?
You.
What?
He's barking because it looks like there's something going on the highway, is what I keep saying.
Oh.
And you were out there in the living room, so I thought you would look then. No, now it's pointless. No, just now I was saying when you came down. Anyway, forget it. Him and I, we can't communicate with each other at all. We're friends. He lives up there, I live down here. It's a very weird situation, but anyway, you see how we get along. Anyway, my grandmother didn't strike it rich, if that's the way you want to put it. She's got 8 kids to take care of. My dad is the black sheep, and then I made myself a black sheep. The fucked up part of it is I've just been running away from truths. My truths could hurt other people, and I don't really, so I've just been running from that my whole life. Not wanting to be somebody else's reminder of their mistakes or something. I don't know. Dilly, I wonder if you are sleeping. Probably. I love you for staying on this live, and you're probably sleeping right now. Dilly Gaff was here the whole time I was gone, and I can see she's still here, so she's probably sleeping though.
She's doing like we used to do when we were on the phone
because Yeah, she fell asleep like we were on the phone together. I'm telling her bedtime stories. So Grandma opened up all of these pizzerias, and then as the kids got older, way too far, I'm not taking that. As the kids got older, they all started running pizzerias. They all had good jobs. Things are really decent in that family. And all I'm saying is if I had not been taken away from my family by the government, and they all had to swap me off for a while, because that's what they would have done, because that's what they were doing anyway. I loved being with my grandmother. Had she not had Mary, I probably would have stayed there forever. I don't want to say it like that, though, because, obviously Mary is her child, and I'm just her granddaughter. But maybe they would have kept me. Harry loved me. Maybe, I wouldn't have been a bad kid, and they would have liked me and kept me or something. Who knows what would have happened had the government not put their slimy hands into my situation and just been helpful and given me to Carla. See, that's what would have happened. That is exactly what would have happened. They would have given me to my mom's sister, who wanted me very badly, and she would still be alive today. And then we'd be the wiser. My dogs think they're attack dogs. They are not. So, anyway, I've been working on this piece of art, and I mean it. I don't know. I'm in this blip in life right now. I don't know if any of you guys are experiencing the same blip thing. I hate this. Phew. Blip thing. See this? For the for the love of God, I can only get one color. I can do it pretty quickly, but I can only get one color. Why is this? Huh? Can somebody tell me why this is? My genius adopted brother would tell me, oh, this is why, and that's all. This is very easy. You're perfectly capable of doing this. Anyone can do this. It's so easy. Yeah, if it's so easy, why does it take me so long to get it done now? So anyway, I wanted to just come back really and say goodbye to you guys. And then Billy said that she was on still, which is sort of cool. And I really appreciate it. And originally I was getting on to start the painting. And I was trying to find the right size paintbrush. And then I got a job and I put the paintbrush down.
What's up, guys? Oh, I can't fucking wait to go in that book.
Oh, that's you? I thought it was Chris.
Oh, dude.
I need to go buy a paintbrush.
Oh, these look so good.
He's going to drive me out of my mind.
Shit, Bert, fuck, keep washing plates and giving them to him. I want to wash your plate. I bring it upstairs. It's done.
Oh, well.
I'm keeping this plate, guys.
I'll be right back, you guys. I got to look.
Yeah,
Frank, what are you doing? Frank,
what is he doing?
he's got something hanging out of his butt, Tom.
What?
He's got a piece of hair hanging out of his butt.
Oh, Frank, come here, Frank. Come here.
Put one of those rubber gloves on.
Where? Come here, Frank. Come here. Frank, come here. Come
Here.
bud. Frank, I got you, buddy. Come here. Come here, Frank. Frank, come here, dummy. Frank, you need to move. Out of the way. Out of the way. Frank, come here.
Stop it!
Hey, what? Just a piece of hair. It's a piece of hair, Frank. No, it was a piece of
There's
hair.
some hanging right there, too, I
There's
think.
a poop on it. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. Guys.
Yeah, my dog just had a piece of poop.
Those guys are such assholes upstairs right now. I don't know what they're doing.
We think that these guys are getting treats down here, that's all.
You okay, Frank? Freaking weirdo. I wonder where he pooped.
I don't know.
I don't either. I didn't even.
He usually does it on the pad out there where Peanut
I
goes.
don't know why those guys are flipping upstairs so bad. They're flipping out because probably because I've known for forever.
Because they heard Frank.
Well, yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I've been down here forever too. Probably has something to do with it, I'm sure. I'm almost done anyway, so I'm about down here now.
You just can't see me. I'm sorry. Silly me. Eventually, I'm going to get a much better setup because I told you I'm going to do the whole Bob Ross thing. I'm going to be Bob Ross. I cannot find my easels.
Did you look?
I looked downstairs and I looked through all this stuff.
Oh, so you didn't go upstairs though?
No,
In the second floor. That's where they're at.
I know.
I'll look tomorrow. As soon as I get home from in the morning, I'll do
Okay.
it. It'll just be better in the sun with their sunlight in there, you know?
I know.
That lighting in there isn't very good. You know, there's a closet light, it's still not great. So I'll probably have to pull some stuff out of there to get to wherever they, get all the way in there. But I'm pretty sure they're there. If they're not, I have no clue where the freak is. Oh, Chris's closet.
Yeah, Chris's
Yeah,
closet.
they could be in Chris's closet actually. If they're not in there, that's probably definitely.
My art bag is in that closet upstairs on the second floor, so I'm
Is it?
very sure that the easels are in there.
Yeah, then it's probably they're probably all together.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. No, the bag isn't with the easels. The easels are by themselves in one of the boxes.
But I'm saying they're probably in the same vicinity though, because whenever I find like stuff, I keep it together. You know, like your art supply.
Can you open the front door and let Frank out, please?
Yes. Frank, want to go outside, buddy?
Frank, you want to go out front?
You got a whole 2 liter of Coke in your still.
Huh?
You got a whole 2 liter of Coke in there still.
Cool.
Frank, you want to go outside?
Frank, go outside. Go outside. Go outside, Frank.
Frank's not even here.
He's right here.
Well, I mean, if he's not over here, you don't want to go outside.
He's coming now.
You want to go outside, Frank?
Don't yell too loud. I don't want them upstairs to hear you.
I know. I'm coming, Brody. Don't worry. It's okay, buddy. Frank's got school
You can
for us,
just leave
but-
the door open. I'll take care of it.
Alright. I'm coming up, guys. Give me a second. I'm coming. I'm coming. One of them, Peanut destroyed one of them toys and got freaking fuzz
Peanut
all
destroys
over- all
everything
over
that
the
she gets her
place.
little hands on.
That's her thing. She likes doing that. She's like, leave it up.
If I don't let this beagle sleep on my head, she's
She's a Jack Russell.
a Jack Russell.
She's the Jack
If
Russell
I don't
thing.
let the Jack Russell sleep on my head, she acts like I broke her heart.
Scooter's the beagle.
You hear me? She acts like I broke her heart.
Shit, there's poop on this now.
Just throw them away and put new ones out.
Oh, there's poop coming from all over the fucking place.
Just throw it all away so it's clean. I gotta wash all those blankets out there too.
Yeah, and that's what it is. It's like up underneath one of
Okay,
these.
just get rid of all the
I
pads.
know.
I don't need a play-by-play. I hate when you do that.
Whatever. I don't care.
I'm on a live, Tom.
Yeah,
I just
so
don't need it.
criticism.
Just fold them up and throw them away. It's not that
I don't
important.
need
It's
your
not
criticism.
detrimental.
I don't need you talking about you talking to me like I'm a 7.
Exactly. So just stop.
I'm not don't. What do you mean exactly? You're doing it, not me. What are you talking about? Exactly.
It's all right. I'm keeping the live private anyway. So I really just.
You let me walk right in that trap. Well, I wouldn't worry about it. You get it.
I don't know. He's been acting kind of strangely. My husband was here this afternoon for a while, and they hardly spoke to me when he came back. I guess I should have mentioned it before, but I thought he'd get over it.
Then you want to follow the Logan's judge? Oh, he'll be there. That boy got a good stuff in him. He gets stuff in his budget for him.
I'm definitely not seeing food.
Well, I'm not waiting. I'm through with the Logan clan. You're one of us, kid. All my life, I refused to believe what folks said about you.
I don't want to do it.
Don't be a fool like your old man was. If they had to give you trouble, you'd still be alive. So it was you. He asked for it.
What's wrong, Frank? Go out front.
Keep an eye on this horse. He's gonna be all right, honey. If that bullet out, he didn't touch a bullet. Where'd that kid go? Man, relax. You can't get far without a horse, and you don't dare go back to land grade. He just out of the color after he thinks it over for a while. He keeps going back to camp.
Hey, get in there. Get in here. Frank, get inside. Frank, get in here. Get inside.
Peanut, stop.
Hello. You're a good girl.
Lily could start it sometimes too.
I still think she's getting over all I do. Oh, Peanut, what do you got, Peanut? So many shorts? What are you chewing on? Some of those underwear? Well, apparently perfect. You have a part of the couch. Or something. Not tasty. Peanut, you're nuts. You're really nuts, Peanut. You lost your mother's love and mine. Alright. Oh, you got your coffee, right?
Yep, thank you.
Can you? Hey, Peanut, get out of there.
I'm working on them on a live. So what do you need me to do?
If you smell these corn dogs, take them out.
Maybe if I leave, I have to leave though. So don't just forget about them.
Alright.
No, not all right. Just don't forget about them because I'm not cooking them. Forget about them.
They're gonna be done in like 10 minutes.
So then come back in 10 minutes and get them.
Huh?
So then come back and get them in 10 minutes.
Okay. Maybe 15.
So then come back and get them when they're done.
Oh, I know. I'll come back in like 10 minutes to check on them.
That's really gross, and I'm on a live. Don't do that kind of stuff. It's kind of stuff that I have to go back and erase the stupid thing.
I'll be messing up the heads when we're asleep, Frank. You punk. Punk of Frank. Love you, Peanut. You're a good girl, you. She's crazy. Crazy girl. Crazy girl. Crazy girl, Peanut.
Nope. Frank, what are you doing? Sorry, I didn't mean to shout. Dog is nuts. So I'm sure nobody's here. Maybe they are. I don't know. Anyway, this situation is basically I live on the first floor. Tom lives on the third floor. He's got his dogs up there. My dog is down here, and we coexist. That's how it's been for like 2 years. We get along like brother and sister. I don't even know what else to say about it. And I've kept him alive, and he has sucked my life. And I sound like my grandmother, so. There's dogs and kids and stuff like that, and I watch. Anyway. What are you doing, Peanut? Stop it. That's why I said I feel like I'm living in like this like limbo world, and I so hope that I really can get a job at the post office. It would be the best thing that happened in my life in a while. I'm tired of disappointment, and I mean, I think it's like not like Meghan Markle level ambition over here. I just want to deliver your mail. How stupid is this? And as far as I'm concerned, if the government could do something to make up for the BS that the government caused, I think it's a pretty social capital. I don't have any problem paying taxes for good schools and nice roads. I do have problem paying taxes for foreign wars and domestic corruption. But stupid little me, what can you do about it? I don't really know. I don't really know. I'm just a dumb little girl with very little education, and I'm too busy dealing with trauma in life to really know anything, Whoa. You know what is so beautiful? There are these Japanese maple trees up the street from my house, and the light is shining through them just perfectly, and the leaves are so red. They're just so red. I can't even begin to tell you. Anyway, I'm messing with you. I need a better space. Watch the way you fix them us up. Okay, like this.
Reporting us next door. Good Illuminati. Good. That's all I want to know.
Huh.
Hey, Jeff. No extra wheel. I got to wait for the bathroom to be rebuilt.
I have to be careful because sometimes that messes it up too, because I'll double over and then I get a whole bunch of black I gotta fix. Let me see if I get the black too thick. I'm gonna go over it with the neutral glow in the dark again, and also go back over it with the oh well, I needed to spread that out anyway. The neutral glow in the dark, I love that. I need to get more of that. I think it's an awesome thing, and it actually glows in the dark. Let's see if I can get it to glow in the dark in here right now. I'm gonna test it out for you guys. All right, you might not be able to see shit, but we can give it a shot, right? Okay, give me 1 minute. I'm gonna turn this light off. I'll be right back. Good job. It's really weird because the light from the screen. Okay, cool. I think that. See, you can see it. Looks cool, doesn't it? I wish I was looking at it. I know nobody's watching, but look at my painting in the dark. It's glowing in the dark. You guys, isn't that the coolest thing you ever saw? All right. I know, freaking wank job, but I'm going to get more of that. I'm going to turn the light back on. I'm going to turn the light back on. I'm probably covered in black ink now because of the way it touched it. I probably spread it around. It looks like it. Woohoo! The light's back on. My dog is freaking out. I know what he wants. You know what he wants. We know what he wants. And let me see how much I made door dashing today, you guys. You guys want to know? I know there's nobody there, but I really should be TikToking because TikTok. This is just more quaint, you know. This has got people that, I've been friendly with and friends with since a long time. YouTube's got a certain nostalgia about it.
Right now by using a TikTok filter.
I am looking at how much I made today. View home screen. And then book here. See, I really have to keep going. I made $81 today. I mean, really, with the way things are costing is costing a word? Costing. I don't know. With the way things cost around here, $80 will buy me a few things of water, ice cream, dog food, 2 Gatorades, a couple boxes of cereal, and if I'm lucky, a fully cooked chicken. I mean, maybe some cheese. I'm so tired of it. Isn't anybody else tired of it? Anyway, I'm not trying to complain. I want to see what happens with this. I'll do it in a little corner like that here. If I get the job working for the government, maybe my attitude will change some. Frank, stop, baby. I think we put water in this, that's all.
You should have seen what she did. She said, no, I didn't. Come on, let's go.
Give me 5 minutes and I'll turn the dasher off and do that. If you just give me 5 minutes. Somebody gonna time me? I really can't leave the food cooking in the kitchen, Frank. Sorry, buddy. Now I gotta wash all my blankets because you had a floofer hanging from your butt. Jeez Louise, how crazy is that? It's night painting, guys. My name is Micah Ross. Like Bob, but Micah. Let's use some of this little gadgety stuff. Come on, come on, come on. It's like Elmer's glue. Let's edge you around here a little bit. Bloop. I wish this was one of those glow in the dark colors because this is a little bit of blue. I don't even know. Glitter, schmitter, glitter.
Of course, I'm not afraid. I'll hold an election if you say so. Whatever you say. Very well, then. Set it for next Tuesday. Now, why do you want to do a thing like that? Can't help it. People want an election, they get recognized. People that want it. She did. I wouldn't worry about it, Jeff. The folks around Mine Tree aren't going to vote Uncle Roy out of office. I wouldn't bet too much on that, Miss Bean. But funny things can happen in an election. I just stopped by to congratulate you, Miss Mason. I thought you were superb, simply superb.
There's a big mess up here. There's some stuff going on.
He has needed a woman like you for a long, long time, Miss Mason.
We need some stuff going on in it. So we put some lines in it. I'll come back later. Throw a little more black on top of it. Give you some starlight. It'll change it up. I know that right now, again, like sometimes it starts looking like a great big mess. But I always come back and fix your ripper. It's a fixer-upper.
No, I don't. Well, you see, I'm not very well acquainted here with anybody excepting yourself, and I'm Mr. Campbell. You're my candidate.
Me, Miss Mason?
Of course. I was never so sure of anything in my life. You're right.
Like, chill out, dude. Chill out. As soon as I get in, you start with me.
Well, it is a challenge. I accept the nomination, Miss Mason. And now I know you must be tired. I'll be going to my room. I'm just down the hall.
But I will see you soon, won't I? We must discuss
All right, 5 minutes. Stop that.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Miss Mason.
I don't know. You guys can probably hear that in the background. I'm probably getting in trouble for it, so I guess I should turn it off. I don't know. But
He just decided that I should be the new candidate.
I have a thing for old movies. I love old movies, any kind.
What do you want with a job like that? The money is good. You'll be my deputy. And with you making the arrest,
You got it quiet.
finishing out the fight.
Show me you understand and I will got you.
Sure. Oh, I get it. I thought you might.
All right. There's nobody here in here anyway. I really should be on TikTok that because there's all kinds of things on there. Wow, 3 people in here. Thank you guys. Are you watching me paint? Shams. You listening to me? I put Dilly to sleep. I think she's laying there sleeping. Look at oh, that's sort of cool. Look at that. I like it. It's like when you interview a mysterious person. What do? You like I swear I didn't see it. I swear I didn't see it. I didn't see it at all. All right. So I've been painting. Shams, I've done a couple of experiments here. I tried to DoorDash and live. I was live for a little while earlier, just painting because I told you I'm going to get a good camera and I'm going to be the next Bob Ross. I'm just going to paint, be quiet, paint like that so I can see what I'm doing. I need to go to the store. Woo! I need to go to the store and I need to get me. I need to be very careful because it's very expensive furniture. I'm over here painting around, but I need to get. I think I have an easel up in my attic. It's time to break out the real stuff. So anyway, so I'm just sitting here quietly painting, and I didn't really mean to wake anyone up. I woke a couple people up. I love you all who get up and are listening to me be your lullaby. Your lullaby and good night. Oh, you can see me now though. It's not in the dark anymore. Ruh-roh. Tomorrow or the next day or maybe the day after that, I'm going to go get more of this fluorescent paint. I think I have a little left. I need to use it. But I'm going to get more of it. And oh my gosh, you guys saw that? It looked so cool. And I really like that blue glitter, so that's going to look pretty cool when it dries. Got a lot to do here still.
Yeah, I guess you're right. They haven't got a chance of winning anyway.
Tom's gonna come down here and be like, "Oh, it's a late stuff." People think I'm stupid. Well, I'll tell you what. You just wait. You just wait. When there are people lining up like they do for Banksy art, I actually, I love Banksy's art. I like Bukowski's poetry. I am a little bit of a dark humor kind of girl. I like Saturday Night pre-SNL. Once they like started calling everything by a couple of letters, I knew society was going to be completely dumbed down. Didn't you guys know that? Ugh. What is it? They were too worried, that people might learn to spell. Ugh. I hate when I say that because I just said it. People might learn to spell. That, by every definition, is saying that people would like to cast witchcraft. Ew. Sometimes we say things and we don't even realize what we're saying because they're just words. Just words. So we all think, just words. It's a little creepy. That was a little creepy. Let me see. Oops, what am I doing? That's so silly sometimes. I need to turn the overhead light on. This is very awful looking. Scooch over. Gotta check those things before they boing. Before they boing. I smell them boiling. Boiling.
Shop Macy's Black Friday early access now.
I turned that sucker out.
Up to 50% off boots, handbags,
and go.
faster with store pickup at Macy's.
I'm thinking, guys, that I'm thinking Can you believe it? I'm actually thinking. They're not even barking at anything. They're so stupid. Stupid mutts. So I think I made about $70 today. That's about, I mean, realistically, that was about what I was making working at Dunkin' Donuts. It's so obscene how they take advantage of us all. These banks have stolen everybody's generational wealth, and they know it. We all know it. Nobody knows how to stand up for themselves because, I mean, everybody is actually way more ethical than they want to admit, you know? So nobody wants to do what they're pretending it's going to take in order for them to be ethical. Here I am. I don't know about any of you. I mean, I do know about some of you that you're almost basically in the same boat as me, where it's like we're like a friggin' paycheck away from getting evicted, and all these people doing this weird stuff on the internet. Now, you guys in the UK, I don't know how it is in the UK for you, but like over here, you know, a $10,000 car, they're charging like 45 grand for one now. A cheap ass $30,000 home, they're asking 50 grand for them now. They're making it nearly impossible for anyone to, like anyone in normal life, the people that do all of the jobs for everybody, like the cashiers and the retail people and even the firemen and the ambulance drivers and the police officers, even them, they really aren't making enough money, guys. They're not. I know that my brother-in-law was a cop for, I think, 15 or 20 years. And in that whole time, he was only making like $65,000. $65,000 a year. He was the sheriff's deputy. Oh, and then he became the captain or something along those lines. But he didn't like it. And he became a forest ranger after he retired, which is awesome, I think, because you know what? Truthfully, he wanted to smoke pot the entire time he was a cop. But and originally, look at me, I look bold. Originally, when he became a police officer, he'd wanted to be with the state police, but the guy running for county sheriff at the time really liked my brother-in-law, because my brother-in-law, it looks like he fits the bill. He looks like the position, square head, looks like he just got out of the Navy. And so the sheriff really liked him, and he told when my brother-in-law took the tests to be a cop, he passed them both with flying colors, did awesome. And so they were like fighting over him, but the sheriff told the state police that he would give them much grief if if they gave him any problem, that he was taking my brother-in-law, and that was that. So my brother-in-law got stuck basically working in the jail for many years, and I know that just from the things that he said, it was quite the headache. He dealt with a lot of ignorant, pompous boneheads, and I think he learned what I've always been convinced, that they look for a certain idea, They're looking for something specific. And what I've been calling him lately is, I don't know, this could get me in trouble, this might not, algorithm might not know what it means, but over here I've been calling him brown shirts. And we deal with them in all walks of our daily lives. They pump the gas, they serve the food. Did anyone catch that lady talking about McDonald's and finding a little baby tooth? It's not funny. Okay, it's just not funny. Fast food. It's all in the description, my friends. I don't eat meat anymore. The closest meat I eat is processed chicken, which I should quit eating that too, and maybe eventually I will. Um, I love. Like the last time I had a hot, decent meal, it was one of those pre-cooked hot chickens from the grocery store with a side of mashed potatoes, and I made a quickie sauerkraut, or I think, or what do you call it? What do you call it? Coleslaw, coleslaw. Um, Did you see the fox? Shams, are you still awake? Are you still there? Honey, oh, if you're still there, tell me if there's still a fox outside your house. I love that. One night we was walking home from the deli, and there was this fox. There was this fox, right? And we saw him all the way down the end of the street, right? And they were like, "Oh, look at the cute little foxy down at the end of the street. He's so cute." And he was stopped down there, like a wild dog, looking at us. You could see him in the street, like checking us out. We were down there checking him out. It was about 3 blocks down from us at night. And these blocks where I am, they're pretty small, about 15, 20 houses per block. So you could see, a straight line down 6 to 8 blocks. Anyway, Foxy was down there at the end of the road. My dog is ripping something up. What are you ripping up? Anyway, so Foxy's down at the end of the road. And so we start walking, and, Foxy's gone, and loads of foxes. So anyway, they're wicked dangerous because this dude started stalking us. He was stalking us. We walked down the next block. We looked down the street. 3 blocks down. Foxy's down at the next block. Same thing. Just staring us down, checking us out. So we decide to, that fox is not that smart, we were saying. There's no way in hell that fox is following us. So we turn, do a little, belly back, go around, skitty scat this way and whatnot. And we come up around the corner, and literally the fox is on the same block as us. He'd skitty scattied and scallywagged all the way around from the opposite direction and got us. And we were like this face off. I was so scared. I had to call my sister. I'm like, "You've got to come get us. I cannot move from where we are because no matter what direction we walk in, this fox is going to be able to get us." And I can't figure out there it is. This fox, I don't know, because, I figure, I get it to say right. They have rabies, I think. They have rabies. They carry some kind of illnesses, but rabid little fluffs. Damn it. I think this dude forgot about his son's food. I told him, just don't forget. It's not my job. I bought the ship. The least you can do is cook it. CHRS. Chris's food, Tom. I'm such a bitch. I really do want to sell my art. I am, Shams, I think that I am going to continue along on the road that I am sort of going down about my whole Bob Ross. I'm just going to paint. I'll use it as my outlet for painting because I have really not painted, and this has really turned on my paint again. And painting, for me anyway, it actually works like an anxiety helper. So yeah, I saw that. Birdie sent me a picture a couple of days ago showing me her paint, and told me that I inspired her to start painting. I think that's awesome. Well, I can't afford therapy. And the other thing is I'd really like to communicate with aliens. All right, let's start getting into my mental health here. I know that there's something else going on out there. There are others besides just regular old boring human beings like me that have access to this. And I want to know what in the heck this is. Look at, I hate this whole hair business. Tomorrow I will look much better. I look like terrible today. And these are the worst glasses ever. They're square. They make me look funny. I don't know. You're scared of aliens, Shams? Personally, this is my opinion. I could be wrong. TV has turned them into scary monsters. We have all been programmed to be afraid of them on purpose. And I think at some stage in mankind's experience, they will live with Zetas and the other types of beings. It's absolutely ignorant to believe that with all of the many planets and all of the many galaxies, that human beings, okay, look at what we do to Earth, all right? It took 50 years. Yeah, I turned it off. 50 years for us to destroy everything. Anyway, I think we're just as much as an experiment as everything else, but you know how they make us afraid of each other by pigment? That's what they're doing with the aliens. I think that for us to already have a pre-programmed concept in our minds about these other intelligent beings that are, we're beings too. They're beings, we're beings. Like we're like 3-year-old children being told to be afraid of the people in the Congo. Don't be afraid of them. Because, realistically, it's like a spider kind of thing, like with you. They'd probably be just as afraid of you as we are afraid of them. And I think that there are definitely many other species, intelligent species, that look different than us or may look like us or are sort of like us or not like us at all, that are way smarter than we are. It's just ignorant. We're only using like this tiny little fraction of our brains yet. We haven't expanded to use the full brain. We'd go insane if we did, they say, or whatever. Anyway, just we haven't evolved to that stage. But don't be afraid of them. There's nothing to be afraid of. I mean it. I'm sure of it. They're not like, there may be aliens like the movie Aliens, big giant nasty bugs and things. I think those things are interdimensional beings, and those are different than an alien, a foreign person from a different planet, or maybe even under Earth, because they're also considered aliens. It took everything in my being not to go live on TikTok while I was driving. What is wrong with me? I'm mentally just ridiculous. I swear, I could not stop thinking about it. There's so many things that were going on in the sky that I wanted to show people. And I was like, I'll go on TikTok and get myself friggin' banned for life. Because you can't drive. That's what it is. Maybe. I don't know. Just crazy, though. Shamsy Shams woke up and is listening. So, Shams, I don't know if you're still awake, but I was watching this documentary about rap music, and they were actually covering some kind of little story or little coverage about Beyonce, and Beyonce was talking about her bedroom. Okay, and I shit you not, I did this painting before Beyonce's bedroom, but this painting right here that I did, it is it's like three-dimensional, like the squigglies. If you can find a picture of Beyonce's old headboard from her bed, let's say back in 2008, all right, this is what Beyonce's headboard looked like. And when I saw the art in her bedroom above her bed that looked exactly like this, I was like, somebody definitely has to be channeling the same thing that I am channeling. There can't be any other explanation. Like, I have some paintings that I've seen of other people's that look almost identical to mine. In fact, I've seen some paintings. There's a Will Smith movies, 6 degrees of separation, some sick shit. Excuse my language. Sorry. Disclaimer. My opinion. I'm gonna do a little film critique for a second. That movie has got some really strange ritual things in it, but in the background of the white couple that Will becomes friends with, um, they have this piece of art, and this movie is from the 90s, the early 90s. I mean, it's Will Smith's first movie, I think. The piece of art in the background, I have the exact same painting. My son has it. I did the exact same painting. And so, you know me, of course, I'm like watching these movies and I'm like freeze framing the art in the background. Oh my God, to have my art in the background of a major motion picture, that is one of my biggest dreams. Like, I don't even know what those people that, I mean, they probably get all like prints, and I mean, they don't really even pay real artists. I mean, everything is such a scam nowadays. Who knows? Maybe you just do all this for fun and nothing will ever come of it, and I'll end up just gifting most of it. Who knows? I don't know. It's been such a long year. I didn't do a third of one close. Dude, I was supposed to have a white picket fence and driving myself a nice, beautiful hybrid, and not definitely owing any credit cards or stupid little piddly things like that. I definitely wasn't. Like, I remember some of the times when I was homeless and I was living out like something out there somewhere, wherever I was. Really, in the city here, especially in the city, one of the safest places to sleep when you're a homeless young person is on the roofs of buildings. A lot of roofs have cubby holes on them, and you could stay warm in them and stuff in the heater room and things like that. Boilers on top of the buildings. I learned some tricks. Um, I used to sneak into the bathroom I used to ride on the back of the train. Okay, now I think about the shit we used to do when I was a kid. It's like I was suicidal almost every single day of my life, just to hang out with anyone. I would do the most ridiculous, stupid, dumb stuff. Oh my lord! You know, it's a wonder I'm still alive. Anyway, my dogs are wrestling. The dogs are wrestling. Honey, I'm positive humans are scarier. I am 100% positive humans are scary, as we are the scariest of them all, because we have some kind of disgusting, immoral, like fetish to watch torture, and we get some kind of thrill off of watching people hurt. It's weird. I was thinking about that the other day about like horror films. I really love horror films, but I don't like slasher films. And why did all of a sudden, somewhere between here and there, it become like a not only really common, but an almost like a wanted, like everything's got to be, like serial killer, murder slasher, kidnap the girl and rape and kill her nonsense. To me, that's not scary movies. Like they just they stopped making scary movies altogether. Once in a while, you get a really good scary movie out of the UK or out of Australia, or definitely out of Korea or Japan or China. I love all of the Asian horror. It's awesome compared to American horror. It's like American horror is a generic copy, knockoff of stuff that some famous or rich producer was able to see before the Americans, because we're in this bubble in America. Like they take everything going on around the world and act like it's some brand new innovation or new invention, new trend. And, meanwhile, it's been circulated in the world for 20 years already. That's the way it is living in America. Frank, stop it. Peanut, stop torturing him. I don't know. So the earlier live, I think, was 3 hours, and now this live is going to be 2 hours. Wow, Shams, I'm trying to keep up with you, sweetie. And I was just coming on here to to thank a couple people for being there for me. I mean, it's just been really crazy, and it's just been nice to have somebody to lean on. You guys have been really good to me on YouTube here, and YouTube really has been a blessing for me. I don't know for other people. And I've just been really lucky to meet so many awesome people that have encouraged me to I guess just be nicer to myself, I've sort of felt like a hospice nurse for so long with everything, that time for me is gonna come where I don't have to be anybody's babysitter anymore. Sometimes that drives me crazy, but it's actually like singing. Frank is singing. And, everybody around me has dogs, so it's not like it's going to bother anyone. Sandra, are you still here? Look at how ridiculous I look with these glasses on. I need to find the right glasses. What I really need to do is go to the apps, and I need to get that fixed too. Wouldn't it look funny to have my teeth pushed together? Oh, my teeth look sort of yellow in that light. They're not, though. I have good teeth. I have nice teeth, guys. Nice teeth. I think the grocery store's closed. I meant to get some ice cream. I'm really sort of excited. Tomorrow, I'm going to get myself all prepared to go to this post office job fair. I just have a funny feeling about it. I don't know. City carrier assistants, 1933 an hour. Rural carrier associates, 1994 an hour. PSE sales service district associates, $20.05 an hour. Come and apply for any of our openings in this area and the surrounding areas with on-site assistance. Your career starts here. So anyway, see, United States Post Office. Like I said, that lady told me that they're friggin' hiring dumbbells, so well, maybe you can check in with us. Maybe you can fit in a Reddit or two, now or then or something. Can you do me a favor, champs? I mean this too. Can you or I see, I don't see Future Girl. I wish she was here. I know that Lexi's birthday is in the next 2 or 3 weeks now. Can you please send me a link? I'm so terrible. Yeah, probably smart. But like, can you send me a link to Lexi's Amazon thing, and you can just send it to me in the WhatsApp because I do want to get her something. Oh no. You should be in bed. It's only 11 o'clock here. I still have time to possibly go get ice cream from the grocery store. And oh my Lord, you should go to bed. But if you think of it this week, can you just do that for me, please? Send me a link to that at her Amazon wish list for her birthday, please, and thank you. I don't know anybody else to ask for it, and I don't want to be a weirdo about it. You? Well, go to bed then. All right, sweetheart. When you get a chance, go to sleep. Good night. And I don't know who else is here with me, but I appreciate you. Oh, I am going to do TikTok live too tonight. Maybe when I put my pajamas on and I've washed my hair. Ugh. I can't even tell you how disgusting this is. Oh, you will? Well, I love you too, darling. I wish these dogs would stop. Give me a second, I'll be right back. It looks like I was going to give this to someone. I'm glad I didn't. We're back. Stop. Chocolate, you can't have it. Oh my God, I did something so immature just now. I just put some what do you call them things? Swiss rolls, the chocolate Swiss rolls. Ding dong, not ding dong, not ding dongs, ding dongs, not ding dongs, not double dog, not ding dong. I can't remember right now. My brain is such a sieve, and they're right over there, but they're in the cupboard. I can't see from here. Anyway, I opened them up and I put them in my turkey roaster on full fledged. It's gonna make the house smell like a bacon chocolate cake. I'm such a crazy lunatic. I haven't got much sleep over the last couple of days. In fact, speaking of that, I'm still on my DoorDash. I haven't gotten one offer in a while. I need to get a couple new canvases. I need to figure out how to not for. So I was so excited, you guys. I found my iPad. I was like, oh yeah, I'll be able to use YouTube while I'm doing the TikTok, and it'll be all cool and all that jive. Well, guess what? This damn thing does not want to. It's like I'm blocked from any social media. Yeah, don't make no sense. I have a laptop right there. I have this stupid iPad. I have a desktop upstairs. I have this cracked up iPhone. Like every single time I get an iPhone, they are always like the stock body. What do you call that? I look really tired. The stock model. It's always the stock model I get, like the Walmart version. You guys want to hear something really weird that I noticed? Maybe you guys have noticed this too. If you go into a grocery store in the poor side of town, things are more expensive for poor people than they are for rich people. Like, it's just incredible. I'm not even kidding. Things are cheaper in the rich part of town. I had to check these cakes real quick. We could
A Carhartt jacket can't just be durable.
watch YouTube videos together. I gotta figure out how to picture this. They were selling webcams at Rite Aid today for $10. Is that a good deal for a webcam? And I have a camera in my laptop and in my Chromebook and in my cell phone. So do I need a webcam? Would it be smarter to have a webcam? Oh, and here's another thing. Does anybody know if you can log a webcam on to social media? I don't know how that works. I'm so silly.
Viewer videos. This next clip was submitted by Nukestop by viewer Anna Garcia. It allegedly shows security footage of a ghost appearing around what locals claim is a haunted well in the small town of Urcos, Peru.
My dogs sound like some freaking vampires over there. You want to hear a stupid thing I did? I didn't turn the oven on.
Man seems to
My
be sitting near the
fingernails
well, and then
are
just seems
peeling
to-
so bad. Oh, my hands are so dirty.
I don't know actually what he does.
People would be
But
furious
its
if they saw the
previous
pain on my hands and think I'm a
But
friggin'
is this a
scumbag.
ghost or just the oddest
I'm
camera
really a
glitch
scumbag, you
ever
guys. I'm just a
recorded?
painter.
You decide.
And my favorite color is black.
Duke's top 5 viewer Isaac says that his uncle recently experienced something he just can't explain. Checking his Nest security camera, he saw what appeared
Oh,
to be
I
the
need to
dark
check
figure
TikTok.
just
Earlier
standing in the
today,
road
I don't know, this
outside his
girl said that he
house.
wasn't dead, but
This is
there's
where
this
things
kid, every
take
time I
a
scrolled by him, he
truly
was like
disturbing turn.
sleeping, okay? And that was like yesterday at 3 a.m. I seen this kid. So then this morning at 8:30, Shams, whatever time you texted us, I scrolled through TikTok and this kid is still there in the same freaking position. It didn't make any sense. I personally feel like he was dead, but I don't know. I can't get to TikTok on this other device. They don't want me to get to it. I can't get to it on my laptop. I can't get to it on my desktop upstairs. It's the weirdest thing. The only thing that I can access, well, I can access TikTok on my Chromebook, and I can watch things, but I can't use the live or any of the studio stuff. I can't make any videos or anything like that on my Chromebook. My iPad, it won't even open. It just sits there. And oh yeah, I tried to download it. I took it off, which was stupid of me. I erased it. I took it off, and then I thought I would put it back on. When I tried to put it back on, it told me that my device was not compatible for TikTok. Well, what the effing app's a freaking rooty to? Why? Just disgusting the way they control things. Because this friggin' technology could do whatever the hell I want it to do if they would let it.
This one, there's probably no reason to
Pitch
ask,
me.
but did you see it? Lurking behind the TV in the right corner, a ghastly-looking girl with what seems to be a pale and distorted face seems to be peeking out at the band. What's even weirder is that if we cut to different segments of the video, the strange pale girl has disappeared. The guys in the band believe that this bizarre figure might be the ghost of a friend of theirs who took her own life years earlier, perhaps dropping in for one last goodbye at the band's final performance. A cry for help.
Groupies are so weird, aren't they?
Dark Adventures travels to what is known to be the most haunted state park in
I'm
Ohio.
gonna go check those cakes.
Beaver Creek
So I'm
State
watching
Park.
YouTube as I am
The historic park is said to be a
YouTubing.
hotspot of ghostly
That's boredom,
sightings
guys.
and
Total
even
boredom.
reports of mysterious creatures. It's already late and very dark when Dee walks deep into the woods of the park. She finds a spot to settle and begins to experiment with her EMF meter and a spirit box app on her phone. She plans to test whether the stories of supernatural activity in Beaver
Well, they
Creek
didn't
State
melt, you
Park
guys.
are true.
They didn't melt
It
yet.
did not go well.
Zingers? No. They're Swiss rolls. Chocolate with the vanilla like cream inside of them, but they're called something famous, and for the love of me, I cannot remember what they're called.
I interact with that when my old one I used to have. My old one I used to have, I broke. So I'm gonna have to try to do this.
You know something? Let you got the part out on that thing. Most of those nuts are not here.
So when I tried to pay my phone bill this morning, my phone bill is $53. It comes automatically. I don't know which card I had on it, and it bounced. It actually bounced. Oh God. Anyway, so I caught it just in time so that it didn't cut off on me. But so then I had that. I had enough for that. Thank goodness. And last night I worked till 1 o'clock in the morning. Right. I don't know. I'm not even gonna tell you guys because my dogs are acting weird. like they're in
But
heat,
what happens
but
next
they're
makes
fixed,
her
so there's
blood
nothing I
run
can do
cold.
about it. Anyway, I made just enough money to pay the phone bill. Dog food. Thank you, guys.
20,000
I'm
times
trying
more
to
light
remember what
sources
the heck
than
I
other
was saying.
TVs.
I need to learn how to put another box in here with us.
It sounds like a dang wild cat, like a big cat, but we don't have big cats here. I don't feel good in this place, guys. I really
There
don't
we
want to.
go.
I really don't know where to go.
The messiness of my stuff. Let's see, this is what I'm watching. This and that. You guys cannot see the. It is the ghost of the ghost. Frank, cut it out.
This is not good. I think they're trying to lure me out. There's flashlights. I don't know if you guys can see them. I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know if they're going to hear me. Help
Something definitely said help
The
me.
voice of a man can be heard yelling for help, and Dee can see flashlights in the distance. Alone and afraid, Dee doesn't trust the call for help at all. So she keeps her flashlight and hides
I had to go
in
check
the
my pies.
darkness.
I'll be right back, guys.
Suddenly, a voice can be heard right next to her, and in terror, she just makes a run for it. Later, Dee says that she did make it home safe. And to this day, she says she still has no idea who could have been yelling for help out in the dark woods of Beaver Creek State Park at that time. Could it have been something paranormal? Or even scarier? Were those real people out in the middle of the dark woods stalking Dee and terrorizing her just for fun? Let me know what you think. We need scary videos, so if you see something that you think should be on Nukes Top 5, be sure to email us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Project Fear. After the unfortunate end of their popular TV series Destination Fear, team members Dakota, Chelsea, Tanner, and
Freaking
Alex
poor people,
are back on
man.
the road
We are
to
so
explore
crazy,
and
but we are so
investigate
innovative. See, this is what I'm
extremely
talking about, guys.
locations,
What are
this
these
time
things?
on YouTube.
Swiss
With a new
rolls.
name, Project
I
Fear,
cooked them in my
the team
turkey roaster. Oh
decides
my
to go
god.
back to the old
Almost
Sweet Springs
with the little
Sanatorium in West Virginia,
chocolate
a place where 3 years ago
on
they
the computer.
experienced things that to this day
So anyway,
they still can't explain.
chocolate, can't let the dogs get it. I'm gonna eat them. Swiss rolls. I'll tell you guys, my first bite. When I was a kid, I used to put these in the microwave, so gross. Tastes like rich people dessert. Hey, Pod, you're very good. You guys are very, very good. I'm getting a free turkey for Thanksgiving this year from the church down the street.
This location literally scarred me.
So, a little backstory. Sweet
I'm
Springs
very
Sanatorium
excited.
served as a hospital for tuberculosis patients in the 1940s. It is estimated that over 1,000 people lost their lives inside
I am
the
very
sanatorium
excited about the free
walls.
turkey.
Many of
They
these
said to bring
people
somebody,
were buried in unmarked graves
somebody
behind
strong
the
because it's
building.
really heavy.
The sanatorium later served as a nursing home
Some
for
of
the
me is a
old and
huge
poor
turkey.
before eventually being shut down
So
in
excited.
the 1990s. Now, not surprisingly, with a history like that, the large estate is said to be extremely haunted. Visitors have reported hearing loud, unexplained voices
Oh my god, you guys.
screaming, and many have witnessed doors slamming shut on their home.
That was so delicious.
Even creepier, some visitors actually claim to have seen ghostly apparitions. most notably that of a woman dressed in white standing in the window on the third floor in room 3007. So, after their visit 3 years ago, the Project Fear team is a little hesitant to return, and when they interview the current manager of the sanatorium, Cindy Harper, it just makes them even more nervous.
So I have a question. So when doing the research, you talked about how you were like thrown down the stairs at one point.
I don't normally get pushed down the stairs. That's only happened one time. But it was bad enough. Like I told you, I had bruises.
You were like thrown down. It wasn't like a couple
It was
stairs.
like a push.
The Veterans Day mattress sale is on now at Raymore and Flanagan. Get huge
I need to tell
savings
you
on
guys.
top brands. Finance your
Oh,
new
shut
mattress
up.
for as little
Jeez.
as 50.
So loud.
I
And
mean, I was expecting to be a human attacking me, and I found no one. So I dropped all my equipment. I don't know what it looks like going down the stairs.
it is, although it is 4 a.m. in the UK right now, I am so glad that I hope that Chams is sleeping, but I am so glad that when she woke up, she found me and she came and talked to us, because I know she's very busy, but I missed her today and I was worried that I wasn't going to talk to her. So it'll make for a much, 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 much better Tuesday. And I mean it, Shams, if I get this job with the post office, with my very first paycheck, I am going to buy you a present. Pinky promise right there, Shams. Right there. Pinky promise. Look, I can't even find the camera. Pinky promise. Look at my black finger in there. Ah. I do have to send you. I've got to figure out how to send you a piece of art. Shams, go to bed. Go to sleep. Shut your eyes and go to sleep and stop typing. Stop typing. Don't type anymore. Go to sleep. You're not supposed to be up hearing me. You can listen to me later. Anyway, yes, pinky promise. With my first paycheck from the post office, we're going to party. I'm going to try to figure out how to send you guys this art. Like I was saying, I'm going to make a painting for Free. But he only lives 2 states away. I can get it there very easy. So for you, I'm going to have to pay you little guys or something, like little paintings for your bathroom or something. So I was thinking maybe I'll put them on Poshmark, and then you can order them on Poshmark because they make the postage for us. In bed and sleeping, darling, are 2 different things. Dinah used to tell me that stuff all the time with the little laptop on her little lap. She'd be like, Mom, I'm sleeping. I swear to God. Then, Dinah, why is the blue glow of the laptop shining across your forehead? Man, when I first got that laptop right over there, Dinah was like 5. I swear, that laptop has been through so much. It's a good laptop though, but she was 5 when I had it, and she used to borrow it from me, and the thing was the same size as her freaking whole little body. She had her own little laptop on her own little desktop on my laptop, and she used to make these cute little movies. Anyway, when I started getting all those paranormal experiences and recording them and saving them on my laptop, something got on there and got rid of everything, and in the process it also deleted all Dinah's cute little movies. Oh God, I have the one left on my old YouTube where she looks like Zenaida, and it's so cute. but my daughter was a little genius. Well, she still is, but she's not little anymore. She's a grown woman. She's smarter than her mom. I just worry about her because she's more sensitive than I am, and I'm pretty sensitive. So to be more sensitive than me, I don't want to say she's fucked. She'll never watch this. So, and if she ever does, by that point, I'll be toast, gone forever. So, I cannot believe that heavy people broke my car still. How come I can't get over that? What is wrong with me? Just get over it, Michelle. Get over it. Yes, I know. When I'm driving that Uber, I'm Michelle, unfortunately. Michelle is my government name, okay? M is actually what my closest friends call me. M. Just M. I have 3 of my bestest friends in the whole widest world that I've known almost practically my whole life. They call me M. Then there's Micah. And like I said, I made Micah up like I got kicked off of YouTube for the first time in like 1998. I'm not even kidding. When YouTube first came on, I got in trouble. What's going on out there? I was already getting censored on YouTube when it was in its beta testing stages. In fact, I was getting in trouble on Google Plus back then. Literally, they were beta testing us all. They did all kinds of stuff. You guys remember when they did that whole what's his name? Rick Springfield. Not Rick Springfield. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run. Rick Ashton. That whole thing was actually part of some kind of the cicada people programming experiment with the internet. They were basically using all of that stuff and a bunch of codes and puzzles to see who is paying attention. And then if you picked up on it and you understood what cicada was and you started following the puzzle pieces and it basically it was a bunch of extremely intelligent people. But if you knew what the codes were and you were following along with the puzzle, it started to get very deep and dark. And I mean, in fact, you hear stories about people that were following cicada. What was it, 313 or something like that? 303 cicada 313. If you were following and you got too close to the answer, they said that you disappeared or things like that. Maybe Secure Team and JC. Speaking of Secure Team, I haven't seen him in a bit. I should look him up. That's sort of wild. You guys, should I leave for $3.75? I don't think I'm allowed to show that part to you, but yeah. They're offering me $3.75 to start my car in the 25-degree weather, drive over to Wendy's, which is just a block away from me. But then they want me to drive. I'm not going at this point. But they want me to drive, I don't know, about 2 miles, I guess. It's 5 miles there and back. It's freezing out for $3.75. Going, gone. I missed it. Anyway, back to cicada. So then, they turned it into another thing. And what I was saying though is they were actually using this algorithm to fish out intelligent, geeky, computer techie people. And really, I think that they were, they use all different stages of flushing out the individual thinkers. And I mean, they were experimenting on I mean, they were starting to experiment on us with technology from the moment they started putting the television in the Sears robot catalog. um I mean, everybody knows, or actually, I thought everybody knew, but there's this old saying that goes around the CIA intel, that if you don't want your family to be programmed, never, ever, ever, never, never, ever, 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 never, ever, ever, ever let your family watch television, because it's just a bunch of tell lies to your vision. Okay? They tell lies to your vision, and they store they channel their television programming in through your eyes, in to your central neuro. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, guys. Um, oh, they upped it a little bit. 25 cents. $4, you guys. You think $4? Should I go start my car for $4? I mean, it will put me at $80 for the day. I really don't want to go. I'd rather stay here and talk to you guys. And I really want Champs to go to sleep. It's too cold. I'd rather sit here and talk to you. Although, if I leave, then I know somebody will go to sleep. Next one. Next one. I know, babes. I know. So anyway, let's get back to what I was saying about the cicada puzzles and stuff. So they started those back in YouTube came around in geez, like right after MySpace, in between MySpace, Facebook, YouTube sort of popped up. YouTube was doing its own little thing. A lot of people didn't know about it. It was very cool. It was very tiny. It was very techie, geeky. The people that were sharing information. It was owned by not the Satan worshiping club. And literally, I'm not even kidding you guys. I don't know. YouTube got bought after Tom sold the Facebook over to Zuckerberg over there. Tom should have stayed. Well, first of all, I know that almost everybody who knew what MySpace was would have way rather they advance the technology with the MySpace rather than pushing the freaking Facebook on us, because Facebook was crap. With the MySpace, you were designing your own websites. They were teaching you how to literally build your. I loved my MySpace, and I mean, I had a couple hundred people on my MySpace, total strangers. I was getting attention, from my building skills. Man, I've been on the internet talking to people since when I would have to take my phone off the hook, do the dial up, take the phone off the hook. Net zero, man. Net zero, you could dial into the internet using the beta. I mean, we were using friggin' DOS. I mean, it literally just typing messages back and forth to each other. My gay friend Tommy, he used to meet all kinds of dudes that way. They was meeting people all over the world. The gay man population was the first group to utilize the free communication services of the internet. And the internet wasn't an internet, it was the World Wide Web. You had access to everything. If information goes on the internet, it stays there for life. Even if you delete it, put it in the garbage can and delete it, it goes into the worldwide internet nether land and it stays there. And if some extremely intelligent, computer savvy person wants to find that information, they will. Believe me, if you typed it, they will find it. You searched it, you watched it, you typed it, you sent it, received it. It doesn't matter. If they want to find it, it is stuck to you like glue. Your IP address is the same IP address. It doesn't matter where you go in the world. It is the same IP address that is connected to your social security number. You are your IP address. Your IP address follows you wherever you go. If I move to the UK, my IP address will follow me to the UK. It'll still be me, same IP address. Unless I literally destroy all of my technology devices, my phones, my laptops, my computers. I destroy it all. I sign off everything and I stay off of them for a few years. I can start over again. But it's very likely that at some point in time, that new IP address will be connected to the old one because after a while, the algorithm will start to pick up on the similarities and the stuff that I do, and it will recognize, oh, this is Michelle Tennant, or Micah Matina, or whatever you guys know me as. There's just a couple of you guys on there. Obviously, a few of you know. I have on my actual name a YouTube channel, and I am not afraid of it. I was trying to get famous off of it with my editing back then. But I got kicked off of YouTube for my political ranting. And back before Donald Trump became president, I was actually anti Donald Trump. I was anti everybody. They'd think they're all pieces of shit. Like I really had a difficult time with Don with the fact that he was born and raised in New York. Why he doesn't speak up more? New Yorkers have some backbones, we stick up for ourselves. But apparently we don't. And it just really boggles my mind that he let them just rip his name off of that building. There's a reason all that. It's all ritual of some sort. They're all involved with each other. And the 6-degree separation thing is very true. Anyway, if you never saw that 6 Degree of Separation movie with Will Smith, you gotta watch it. Have your bucket ready, though. I'm not going to say anything because I'll be accused of being a phobe something. Did I ever tell you guys that, back in 1996, I wrote a letter to Rosie O'Donnell, all right? It might have been 86. I was young. It was before I had kids. I wrote a letter to Rosie O'Donnell. Bear in mind, I didn't realize that Rosie O'Donnell had some of her own adopted kids. And she, at the time, had a TV show on. So, I was very determined I was very determined to let somebody in the world know that I felt like I was in an abusive situation in my adoptive situation. Just because you're not putting your hands on a child doesn't mean that you're not abusing them. Sometimes when you abuse someone's mind, that does a lot more damage than the physical abuse does. Because, I mean, the physical abuse heals. And yeah, you remember mommy broke my arm, mommy slapped my face, mommy got the belt buckle stuck in my hand when she was spanking me today, all those things that I know that, people have experienced. But when it's not actually your actual mother that you lived in's womb, um I really should. I need to make a banner, and I need to do a show like twice a week, uh allowing people who are considering adoption to come in and ask questions about what my perspective is, being an adopted child. Also, in I've been in situations where I know other adopted children who have had much better experiences than I did. And I also know quite a few who had much worse experiences. Um, One thing I know, that adopted children or adopted children as adults, we tend to attract like flies to a flame to one another. There's a kinship between adopted children, like some secret oath, some secret knowledge or understanding of this universal family that we are all a part of. Because when you're adopted, especially when you're out of the family adopted into another family altogether, you begin to realize how very insignificant blood relations to people could actually be, because they just turn their backs and act like you never were real or never existed, or whatever the case might be. Maybe they just don't have the stuff. But needless to say, a lot of times people go into adoptions with this self-serving notion that they're giving charity to these children and they're saving their lives. And there were a lot of times in my personal experience inside of myself where I would have been much better off living under the bridge with some family member that actually loved me and didn't neglect my emotional well-being, than having to wing it. Winging it is a hard thing to do. But so I guess I'm gonna have my painting channel, my just like Bob Ross, I'll call it. Not the channel, but just my show. Um Happy trees. Let's do it like Bob Ross does. And I'll have to watch a bunch of old Bob Ross, and then I'll paint my painting, but pretend it's that episode or something like that. Something funny. But also, like I was saying, once or twice a week, I'd like to do is like an open discussion to future adoptive parents, because I believe that if, my adopted parents had been, brought up to real speed with my emotional well-being and where I had just come from and what I might do in order to succeed in a healthy direction. They should have known those things, and they didn't, you know. And so when I would try to talk to people about it, of course, it would be was told that I was lying or exaggerating. In fact, just recently, I cut off my biological mother for just that. I am finished protecting other people's feelings or protecting them from having to see through my eyes what the experience has been like for me. I have allowed people to make me feel as though I deserved, or whatever the case might be. But There's some situations I want to confront. Like I was saying earlier, I would have a normal job. I know I would. I'm sure of it. I wouldn't. I would have been raised with a little idea of what was in store for me as an adult, rather than just getting pregnant and getting married and having a family like that. Because that's so make believe, and I don't want my daughter to make the same mistake. Anyway, maybe I'll be like that kid. Fall asleep.
Secondly, it's a system in which you use energy efficiently, so that you're not wasting it. The benefits of a diverse energy supply are twofold. Firstly, you can guarantee supply, because if a particular route or type of energy is not available, you can replace it with something. And second, you have a more stable price, which is absolutely essential for the energy that is being produced.
As a global energy solutions provider, Hanwha contributes to an optimal energy mix in this diverse energy portfolio. By consolidating its expertise,
You and Lexi are going to start exercising. I was falling asleep for a minute. I was listening to the dogs, and I was listening to see because I thought it sounded like somebody was coming down. But exercising in the morning is a good thing. Frank, who are you barking at out there? Don't forget we've talked about brushing your teeth the opposite direction. There's some truth to all of that stuff. I really think that it benefits us to change some of our patterns and the way we do things. It opens up new neural passageways to other things. And maybe if I had brushed my teeth backwards this morning, that scratch off ticket would have had money on it. But no. Oh, Shams, you weren't here earlier. I bought a scratch off ticket a couple days ago, and I forgot that I had it, and I had it in my purse. So I figured I would scratch it off while I was on live and win lots of money. Anyway, there was nothing on it. It was just like my whole day. And speaking of which, it's midnight. Going to stop this dash. And the dash. Money goes to my direct card.
Well, I consider my share of the Hart Ranch as one is a sort of trust. The day will come when that young man will want it back, and he shall have it. You see, in my early desire to see only peace and harmony. Now it's my home. That's why I'm here, Mr. Williams.
Fudge, man. Well, tomorrow's one of the days. I really do have to work tomorrow, or today rather now. Maybe I will not get up early in the morning and go to work, and instead I will throw my laundry in and get my stuff ready for the whole post office thing the next day. Because I thought that was tomorrow, but it's actually on Wednesday, which works out good for me. That way I've got an extra day to take care of some things.
I don't see where that makes such a difference.
Why would you lie to us? Give us that big story about vibrations. The vast beauty of land tree. Ain't that pretty?
I'm sorry, sweetheart. I did not mean to. I try to not do that to you. I swear to you, I try to not do that to you. But, I decided not to go back out. And I was going to go get ice cream. But no ice cream for this freaking butthead. And no, earlier, Shams, I was painting. You missed that part. I was painting earlier. Did I tell you? I don't know, Shams. Did I tell you that I got a band, or I got what do you call it? I was not allowed to do TikTok. I got in trouble for my on TikTok for a day. Oh, you saw me talking about it. Oh, okay. Well, yuck, that's disgusting what I just yucked it. Ugh. I need to figure out the messed up thing. Yeah, I think I'm reactivated. I can do lives again, but look at me. I look crazy. Look at my hair. Hey, I look like Sideshow Bob. Oh shoot, don't touch that. Ah. You don't touch that, you better grab. Sideshow Bob. I look like Sideshow Bob. Do you know Sideshow Bob? It is from The Simpsons. Anyway, the thing about getting deactivated from TikTok is they don't tell you why. They said they had safety concerns, and if I keep getting in trouble for it, I'll lose my rights completely, but I only lost them for 24 hours. And they still paid me my 17 cents. The thing about TikTok Live is the longer, like, I have done 5 hours now on YouTube. But there's another thing. I mean, the beauty of the YouTube thing is I owe a whole bunch of hours in order to go monetize on YouTube. So, I mean, it's not as though it's a waste of time for me. It's important to get all of these hours out of the way. But with TikTok, I'm already monetized, but they only pay you like pennies. Literally, they pay you coins, and the coins, after a while, they add up to pennies. And I think at this point, I've done, maybe 7 lives, collectively, maybe 10 hours. And I think I've made 16, 13, about 56 cents. Oh no, I'm lying. 26 cents. So I really haven't made a whole shit ton of money on TikTok. But now here's the other thing. To make any money, I'll tell you what, that first 16, or the first 6 cents I made, the first 6 cents I made on the internet was like, ba, 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 ba. It was like, I hit the jackpot. Like, finally, I made the big time. I got paid by social media. Look at, I should be paid by social media a long time ago, because I am like a queen professional commenter. I don't know how many times over the course of the last 10, 15 years, people have said, "Oh, I know you. I recognize your name from comments and other videos." Everybody knows who Micah is. Everyone on YouTube knows who I am. Even if they think I'm a moron, they know who I am, or they've seen my name at least once. I don't care what the movie is, because I watch everything. I don't care. I'll watch it all. But even if I didn't like it, I still give it a thumbs up. Even if I was against it, I still acknowledge that I watched it. I try to give every single person's video that I watch some type of kudos, because to even, take a minute to put a video up, it's work, it's a job. And I mean, I have absolutely no money at the moment, and I haven't for a long time. But it's only a phase, and I will have money again. And when I do, I'll be able to go back and pay everyone. Right now, ultimately my goal is to pay everybody in my paintings. But yeah, anyway, I didn't want to go live on TikTok yet until I have, like, I don't just want to be, this is really better for TikTok than it is for YouTube, because YouTube's got more of like a TV show kind of format, like people aren't really looking to be like voyeur-y. But when I'm doing it like right now, this is more along the lines of like talking to the people that I communicate with on YouTube. Um, in fact, originally it was the live chat was something like Shams don't care, we free from something or other to tell you guys I appreciate you. um the last couple of days have been very rough for me, and two of you have been there for me big time, and I just really appreciate it. Even though, Shams, you've had so much stuff going on in your own existence over there, you have been here for me, and I mean it. Someday I'm making up for you, I'm making up to you, and I know you could really use the love you're showing me, but I'm out there trucking around trying to make enough money to freaking pay these bills so I can still talk, you know. Anyway. Oh, well, I send them right back to you, sweetheart. Um, did I unplug that thing? I was going to go sit in the other room where I sleep because my bed isn't actually really a bed. It is a recliner that reclines. My reclining recliner that reclines. I haven't slept in a bed in years. No, I haven't slept in a bed in months. I don't sleep in a bed anymore. I don't sleep in a bed anymore. I sleep with my dogs. Yeah, no, I know it is. I wish, really the world has gotten so oversimplified that they don't give the right type of pain medications to the right type of people and things like that. And I just think if there was the right medicines out here, the world would be a better place. I know, honey. Don't put too much energy into birthdays. Well, Lexi is one thing, but you just ugh, it's hard when they're that young. I know. It's all going to be just fine. It really is. Don't be too hard on yourself because it really is going to work out. It really is. It's going to work out just fine. Um, it was supposed to snow here tonight already. Yeah. I was serious about not speaking to my biological mother anymore. It's been 3 weeks now, and um if, like, I don't know, by some miracle she wants to admit that she believes what happened to me when she left me alone with strangers, because I mean basically where we were at the last time we spoke was she was telling me that I was exaggerating and I was a liar and none of those things happened. And I mean, she didn't even know what happened. She wasn't there. Well, I'm tired of sounding like, pity me, pity me. I just want to get over it, put it behind me. And the best way to do that is to cut those people out of my life. And she doesn't want to be a mother, then anyway, I don't need it. Whoa, what did I do in my bag? I'm spraying perfume on at night. I love the way this smells. I had a whole bunch. Yeah, they don't admit it. Well, my mom doesn't admit it out of. She really believes that I'm like some like pathological liar or something because I think she is. So I must have inherited her same illnesses. I'll tell you one thing though, and I was telling my sister this too just a little while ago. I actually feel clearer. I feel better. I do. I feel better about all of it. I haven't felt better, and because she just brought so much confusion to my life because she was supposed to move to New York and all this bullshit, and she was just lying. All of it was just lies. Okay. Hang on a minute, I gotta put you right there. Ugh, guys.
You won't. Take a Letty to the next dance. I'll give you the one after that. Never change a bit.
As an observer of life, I have found Lime Tree to be a quiet spot where one can spend his twilight years. Here, the vibrations enable one to find sanctuary, a port of call, as it were. But not for you, Thaddeus Wells, because your port of call for the next 20 years will be the state penitentiary. Court's adjourned.
Doggy pets. Fog. Fog you. And fog you too. Fog you too. What are you guys watching, huh? In here. Cowboy theater.
Near that stream, let me breathe beneath the stars. This old pond.
I'll be right back, guys. I'm right here. I'm just straightening up all this stuff out here. And Frank,
During the 1870s,
can I sit here with you? I see you were laying all over my coat. You guys all over my mohair coat. Make it dirty. Stink like dog, probably. That TV is so loud. Where's the remote control? Oh, the dogs lost my TV remote control, so I gotta use the phone. Damn phone. What are you doing, weirdo? I need to get rid of that blanket. It smells funny. Yuck. Okay.
I hope so.
Get out of there, little.
Back when they come. It's fine.
That is disgusting. Yuck. Throw it in the garbage. It's garbage night. There we go. Sometimes we just come to a point in life, I think, where God starts dropping people out. It's just what I think. I mean, I don't have any communication with any of my family members except for my sister. And she doesn't have any communication with any family members. All because of this stuff. She's younger than me, but she's a hell of a lot smarter than I am. She cut people out a long time ago. The difference between my sister and I is she's got a different mom. And her mom wasn't abusive like mine was. My mother had some kind of like disgusting thrill she got from being abusive to me. And if she ever listens to me, I know that she would deny it, but it's the damn truth. You know? It's very sad. Imagine like growing up in my household when I was in my adopted household, where I knew they had money, but they didn't spend any of it on me because I was just supposed to be thankful for what I had. I remember one time they gave me the Sears cat. It was the best catalog, toy catalog, and they told me pick out a few things you want for Christmas. And I picked just a couple of little things. I picked a Manchichi monkey. And they told me that is the stupidest, ridiculous thing, and you will not get that. You even talk to a friggin' 7-year-old that way. Little things like that made me afraid to talk to anyone, so I just stopped talking to people or being honest with anyone. And I just told people what they wanted to hear. And I have done that all the way up until my 50th birthday. I'm not doing it anymore. Like, I have family members that have plenty of money that help all kinds of people do all kinds of things. And I know that if I was really blood, they would have never let me be out on the street all by myself when I was young, especially in the middle of the winter during holidays. Tell me to have an abortion or they'll never speak to me again, things like that. If I was actually their kid, they wouldn't have done those things. They wouldn't allow me to be out here lost, trying to figure things out on my own with absolute no guidance. But they would, adopted parents would deny this. Most would. But when it boils down to it, so many adopted children turn into adults that have, all these issues with their identity and, lack of guidance, not really understanding how to give or take love, or, growing up watching people fawn all over the other kids in the family. In fact, I was brought into a family that had, my adopted dad's mom was so traditional that she was just disgusted by the sight of me because I wasn't Chinese. She wondered why the hell they didn't adopt a Chinese girl. Why didn't you adopt a Chinese girl? There's so many Chinese children that need families. Why the hell would you adopt an American child? She would say. And she would tell me that I was useless. All that I was good for is cleaning. Anyway, it's just dumb. People are selfish, honey. People are selfish. I'm sorry, guys, that just came in. We were just having a need to go to bed chit chat about being an adult, a survivor of adoption, being adopted, dealing with the ramifications of being brought into a family with issues when they shouldn't really have been exploring adoption, and they really should have been exploring how to make the family they already had stronger instead of bringing another whole person into the picture. I went without any guidance. I went without any social structure or support. Nobody showed any interest in my interests. I was just dragged along to watch what their boys were doing and accomplishing. Lately, I've been learning about adult autism, and I'm pretty sure just from the things that I experienced growing up that not only was I dealing with all that stuff, but there was also all this other stuff going on, that back in the 80s and 90s, they weren't a part of, we weren't lucky enough to have all of these labels and treatments for things. Nowadays, I don't know. I probably still would have slipped through the cracks. I think I was born to slip through the cracks. I think a lot of us were. Anyway, you guys, I've been on here for like 3 hours. I wonder what YouTube is going to think of that. I am going to kick back and hopefully my friend Shamsi will go to sleep, or she is sleeping, I'm hoping. But Shams, I love you if you are still there, sweetheart. Anyone else on here? I don't know if it's any of my people. Who's on here? Oh, TV, yeah. I'm going to kick back and get a little rest. Then I'm going to get up and do laundry and stuff. Honey, listen, if you feel like talking tomorrow and you got a little free time in between, please give me a call, okay? And the rest of you guys, thanks so much for sitting here with me for all this time and listening to my babbling. I will be painting over the next couple of days, and I love you guys. Have a good night. Hugs, kisses, all that jive. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night or good morning. Bye. Night, champs.